I'm back, baby. With food. With food. So, Brandon Gordon Gap at GapGames.com. This is No Man's Sky. And this, right now, is my unofficial message to the developers. Let me eat. 2. Why? Because I bring shit to the table. Now listen here, motherfuckers. Wouldn't mind getting out the Matrix. Like Cypher, right? But no. Let me tell you. I can help improve No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is an amazing game. I have... let's go home. As of now, 227 hours logged in No Man's Sky, and I just bought it last month. In-game hours. The plus, the positive, the pros. Solid game, great gameplay mechanics, great gameplay loops. Different play styles that you can attack and focus on. Hours upon, like, I barely scraped a lot of the potential of this game. When I say potential, like, given proper resources, just building different Corvettes. Just building different Corvettes. This shape is. A person can invest hours and hours and hours and never have to do anything else but build Corvettes. Just going around building different bases. Person don't have to do anything but for hours and hours build different bases. You know, then if they want, they could just run around solely fighting sentinels, giant robots. So it's a very good game. They can just go around going planet to planet, taking pictures of different scenery, capturing different animals like fucking Pokemon. They could play Pokemon in this game. So, the potential of this game. Hours upon game time. It works. Now, the con, personally at this moment, I don't find any time. Oh, no, take it back. No space swords. Why the fuck don't we have space swords? I'm pissed. My giant robot needs a space sword. I need to fight giant robots with space swords. Other than that, great game. Right, for sure. What? Ignorance. Bliss. Right? Understandable. Because you already know. It's understood, don't need to be said. Good to see you, old friend. What's up? High, low five. No, that's not the one. Nope. No. There's supposed to be one where I'm supposed to buy some shit. This one. Purchase technological blueprints. Or he's exchange discoveries and rare products. But anyway. With very few flaws outside of my space sword. Ha 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 ha. Here's ways to improve this game. How would you improve the game? One might ask. I thought I had a shitload of salvage data, even if I gave away. I'll leave it on the ship. Navigation data. I should always have some salvage data. Because I buy salvage data every time I go to my mom and dad's house. So, here's how I would improve the game. DLC. Expansion packs. I would take a Space Sword DLC. Something that slightly expands gameplay while not adding much. $5, $10. Have melee combat. I'm all for that. But DLC is not expansion pack at this point. Given the way the game's set up, technically it's expansion pack. But that's given the way the game's set up. I would invest more in expansion packs. Don't have to do much. It's really simple. All I'm asking for is $20, a pack of smokes, and 20 cents to every dollar that you make for it. So, probably in this one. Expansion packs. Here's how we do expansion packs in No Man's Sky, or how it should be done. You need expansion packs in the form of missions. In the form of missions. Now you have to have theme missions, and they have to work kind of the same way this works, where you make it a quest, not just a mission. This works. Got agricultural quest. You got the weapons tech quest, the exocraft quest. Give us more of those in the form of DLCs and or expansion. I call it DLC because it's focused. Expansion packs change the whole gameplay overall, or adds. So technically, it's DLC because it's focus based. Man, I don't know where everything's at. That's not true. I know where everything's at, but now, what I'm talking about is, let's look at all the sci-fi elements we have in this world. To make it more focused, to tell a story, would be great DLC. That way you can still explore at your leisure. One thing like they got the haunted terminals. Booga 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 booga. To have more of a sci-fi horror aspect, you could dwindle it down and focus on the sci-fi horror. This storyline adds to the sci-fi horror element. Follow the storyline, a dedicated storyline. Like, hey there, space traveler, go to the Atlas station or something. I heard that you like mysteries. Who the fuck lied to you? Shut up, kid. Let me tell you, there's this one place. Spooky. And because it's spooky, players will be intrigued. Like, oh, it's just probably another haunted terminal. Do these procedural dungeons in the form of bases. Maybe even space stations. Like how you got the pirate space station, you could do damaged space stations to give you a large place to explore. Shit pop out at you. Shit like that. But procedural dungeons, procedural things to keep the storyline going. You know? Go to this dungeon, explore the dungeon, get the data. But it's more tailored towards, all the data is tailored towards one story. Get what I'm saying? It turns into an expansion pack at this point because the places that you find you know, the way it's set up, like I said, with the procedural dungeon stuff. You can now add these to planets, to add them to space stations, or solar systems that need a space station. You can have these random space stations to expand the whole overall gameplay, turn it into an expansion pack. But if you want to stay story focused, DLC. Because that means it's not going to be added throughout the worlds just for this mission, for these missions, these type of missions. You won't find them randomly. You got to talk to a person, which is the start button, to procedurally generate it. Then they send you on a quest, maybe 3-4 spots, to start the missions. But to tell a more tailored story, like I said, it's a difference. It's just a difference between the tailored story and gameplay elements that create, the atmosphere. So, I'm looking for a more tailored story. More tailored stories. Then you use those gameplay elements to create, to expand the world. Go here, like we could do a whole, like the last haunted place I went kind of had an alien vibe. You take the eggs, the monsters pop up out of nowhere, acid, blood, and stuff like that. But to have a more tailored story that it's like, where's that? Space Anomaly, The Atlas Pass, New Beginning. These are tailored stories. These are gameplay mechanics that happen in the game. You make more weapons, you could create, all these different type of aircrafts and shit. Things like that. If you want to focus on a mission type thing, if you want kinda endless missions, learn how to use the signal booster in your base computer. It generates shit for you to go find, to go do. But this is the path. Let's say we got these Space Anomaly, whatever the Space Anomaly does and shit, but we got the Master Commander DLC package, which solely focuses on space battle and tipping the space war, fighting the kinda outer reach. If you catch my drift. This is the type of tailored stories one can make. The story of Master Commander and trying to defeat the kinda sorta outer reach. Here are strongholds. Go fight the strongholds. We need 4 strongholds to advance the story. Advance the story. Here's the next step in our war against the kinda outer reach. Bring them a little closer. And that could be a whole storyline. And then you leave it open end. At the end, we won the battle, but the war continues. Stay vigilant. Look out for these bases. Now it's expanded gameplay. versus a tailored story. Same thing with the horror stuff. Go investigate the space station, you know? Investigate, find out more. Again, like you add in jump scares, movie stalker vibes, and create the danger in the atmosphere within the space station, because sometimes it's all about scenery within a space station, within a base, so you have more elaborate bases to explore. Then it's like, you know, open end. Evil lurks in all parts of the galaxy. Stay vigilant, my friends. So now you know every time you come across that, you have something to explore within something to explore. Because like right now, they just got like little trigger events. Like I said, the eggs. You snatch an egg by a haunted terminal or a damaged terminal, and then the monsters pop up. But to have a more horror movie ghost vibe feel, it's not necessarily there. Atmosphere, a little story. Again, expansion pack, GLCs, space races. You could do a whole Fast and the Furious space race story. To expand gameplay. It's not just story. You know, you're there for the story. But once the story ends, you don't want to be like, you don't want the player to necessarily feel they have to go through the story again. Kind of make them want a sequel. Like, damn, I want another story like that. You know, they could give me another story like this. But you still leave the gameplay elements in. You know? You go up to certain meets, certain places that host races, stuff like that, to be able to do it. Just at your will. But if you want to go to the story, follow the story. Do you understand me? I know I have some navigation data. I could probably sell that here. You think it'd be a bad first impression? No, this deal's not. Sell that at the space station. So this is how you improve No Man's Sky now. Create atmosphere. Understanding atmosphere. Space swords, I need space sword. Just to be like DLC. Like here's one thing that expands gameplay. Doesn't necessarily give you a story, nothing. It just expands gameplay. Space sword. Got a space gun. Right? And thought of different ways to have war and decided shooting each other. So we got a space gun. Back and forth. improve on space combat as DLC or something. And I see that don't count. Or exchange, either or. Let's just go. And I got that. Oh, that's the foundation. Interesting. Open bags. Foundation strut. Wall. Glass wall. But I just had a bunch of salvage days. What you mean I ain't got enough salvage days? The fuck? I just put it all in my thing. Navigation data. I gotta check the salvage data. I think I probably might have used my salvage data. Ah, God. Yesterday I saw something. Yeah, right. Double check. Check the calculations. Might think of some of your favorite spaceship. We could go do a whole mission to get a new suit. You know? Introduce tailors or something. Where you can buy suit parts. But you meet a tailor and it's like a random suit generator. You go do the missions for the tailor and they generate a random suit for you. Basically that you can go ahead and customize later. But when I say randomize a suit, like all of this shit here. Because I can't upgrade none of this shit. I'm stuck with the suit that I got. Like, damn. You know, give you a good mission. Stuff like that. Good storyline. Like, see, I used to be the king's tailor. So one day I made him some new clothes and everybody laughed at him because he was naked. The king was an ass. He didn't want to give me my money. So that's how he ended up naked. Don't end up naked. Pay me. No. But I have no money. Well, it looks like you need to go on these missions. You know? Throughout the missions, it's just, I don't know, a piece of history somewhere or something, I don't know. Now just that would be what DLC. They can even do that. Even do that one as a free update. But I don't know. The option to have options to pick from is why it should be DLC. Because if it's just a free update, then you don't have any options to pick from when you go to the table. You know? Even if it's a not so obvious, you know, you can add more add-ons like the Sentinel stuff and stuff like that. Things like that. You know? Even to make it not so obvious. Like a morpher power. Morpher power? What the fuck is a morpher power? Power morpher. You know? Activated, it gives you a temporary boost to something. Gives you 2 minutes. You know? Boost for 2 minutes. Each power morpher does something different. Go find the different power morphers. How much nanites do I need to open up a new spot? While I'm here, wait, before I get distracted. You know? I just might not have none. Gotta take an egg with me. For my extra data, if I got any extra, you know, salvage data. Grab my egg. Give me that one. That show was about to run off. Like, ooh! You know? It's not looking like it. Shit stuff. Gun stuff. Storage containers. Because my exosuit stuff is by the door. Okay. So I did right. I need to get my navigational data. I mean salvage data. Damn. But, you know, different things. We add to the world for you to do. Nope, I'm not feeling my eggs. This. Let's say, calibrate. Now I'll go back to Space Mom and Dad house. What was I doing? Fast. We're about to have a new member of the family. I don't know why he keeps bringing these straight creatures home. No. Something that's more monster battle oriented. You know, like a Monster Hunter thing. That's more tailored, right? So that's more expansion pack versus DLC maybe, because that's like a different game mode. That's like a different mini game. Add a story around it, then it's a full expansion pack where you can still come across it on your own, even though it may not affect the story. Space Mom and Dad! Got an egg that's ready to hatch. Meet me outside. Catch me outside. No companion hatched. Oh, no. They said none. Oh, it's so tiny. Don't go nowhere. Gotta eat. Hungry, huh? I'm in space standing now. So tiny. How much you think is full of energy also. So things be everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. Always let your conscience be your guide. Come see your Space Mom and Dad, it's so tiny. Trying to. Where you at? No. So, or stuff like that. Like if I choose to put the battles away, unlock more companion slots, I can do Pokemon. Catch different monsters. Give you a designated place to form a ranch. To farm. Raise monsters. Now you just ate. Get out of here. No, not in the house. Back. Let's go. Oh. You know what I mean? That's a hotel. $0.20 on each dollar you make. $20 in a pack of smokes. I'll give you the idea. For now, this Gab Game's patented. This counts as, because it's streamed, it's dated. It counts as a copyright. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna end that stream there. Right about that.